Hi, I'm Warrant Officer 2nd Class Trimble, and today I'm going to answer the question, why join cadets? By looking at some of the awesome activities that you can do in cadets. Specifically, I'm just going to look at the stuff that I've done. Not even I've been able to do everything in cadets, and I've been in it for 5 years now. We have stuff like field training exercises, there's all sorts of awesome camps, and of course we've adapted the way we do cadets for, virtual pandemic learning. So the first thing you think about with air cadets is the air and flying. And the first step on your aviation journey would be in ground school, where you learn the theoretical part of aviation. So the stuff that you don't learn in a plane. That'd be stuff like meteorology, the physics of how a plane works, lift and all that sort of thing, and navigation, that type of thing. I've been in ground school for like 4 years now, so I even teach it these days, giving my knowledge back to the next generation. And with the pandemic, actually, all cadets in Ottawa go to the same online virtual ground school. It's a very cool system. Another thing that I've done is band. So I actually joined the band with no previous musical experience, except for like music class in middle school. I decided, hey, it would be fun to learn snare drum. Joined the band, and I was taught by some of the older members. It's a super fun experience and community. We go to Santa Claus parades like this one in Prescott, I'm pretty sure it was. We've played at hockey games between members of the armed forces here. And this is me actually leading a Christmas party back when we could have those, where we tried to guess what movie a song was from. Another thing that I've done is marksmanship. Marksmanship is also tons of fun. Every cadet in the squadron gets to shoot at least one time per year. The members of the marksmanship team, like myself, help people out, make sure it's a super safe environment. We just use air rifles with little pellets. You might have seen them on a farm or something to your grandparents. And I honestly love it. Putting together the slideshow really made me miss it because unfortunately we can't really put this together in the current state of the world. But this was the marksmanship team back at a regional competition right before, everything got canceled. And then there's tons of other, one-day things. We'll do a garbage cleanup some weekend. In the spring and the fall, over the weekend, we do field training exercises where you learn all sorts of survival skills. You make shelters, learn how to light lamps, make fires, that sort of thing. It's tons of fun. I love going to those. And as well as cadets, we're very involved in ceremonies in and around the community. If you've been to a Remembrance Day ceremony in the public, we've probably been there. I've personally been to CARP. I've been to Beechwood National Cemetery here, and I've been part of the parade in the national one at the War Memorial in Ottawa. As well, another huge thing in cadets is the summer camps. So these go from 1 to 7 weeks long. Usually they're overnight camps at military bases sometimes, and they cover everything. They have music camps, they have drill camps, if you're into that, aviation, music, honestly, everything, survival even. It's a ton of fun. You go out to honestly anywhere in Canada. I did basic musician in Nova Scotia, and I still talk to my friends from that camp. It's a super great way to meet just cadets from all over the country, all different people, and is probably the best part of the cadet program. And then kind of the peak of the cadet program, what everyone sees and kind of wants to go to, is the glider pilot training course. I was lucky enough to be selected for that, and I had an awesome time. You spend 6 weeks out flying gliders, studying ground school to write the Transport Canada exam to get your pilot's license and a pair of wings like these. It's honestly probably the most fun I've ever had over 6 weeks in my life. You become super close friends with the people you do the course with, and after your first solo, you get dunked in a big tub of cold water like this one. It's an Air Force tradition that goes back decades. Cadets is whatever you make of it. You can do any of the activities that you want. I'm sure you'll find something you enjoy. There's stuff like biathlon, Duke of Edinburgh, community events, and we've been adapting for, online cadets. We do FTXs at home in our own backyard, and we do Halloween parties where we get in costumes on Microsoft Teams. Cadets is a ton of fun. There's something for everyone in it. I didn't even know that I was going to like marksmanship and being in a band until I joined cadets and tried it out and had a blast.